Hey guys, it's Tage, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be covering the new narrative dungeon that involves Bathory. We have a new narrative dungeon, which is exciting as always. They've recently added Bathory to the pool, and she's always been a character I've been very intrigued by because I've seen her on the Korean version, and I always wanted to know the story behind her. I've actually already gone through here and completed the dungeon itself, but I figured I'd go through here and show you guys. And we can just talk about my thoughts and feelings on the overall dungeon. But I will not be showing any of the story because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. Alright, I already found this dungeon to be pretty easy. I did it in one go without any difficulties whatsoever. I don't know if it was because my team was super high powered or if the dungeon itself is super easy, but I didn't find any difficulties going through here. It was really easy to get through, which is always nice when you're not stuck in a dungeon and you're trying to get through it. And I will say this, the overall story of the game I really enjoyed. It was interesting seeing her side of the story because I'd always been curious to see who she was. Given her name, I thought she'd be a little bit more villainous than she was. I mean, obviously she's a villainess, but I expected a little bit more of a darker character given her namesake, as I've stated. But overall, it was interesting the route that they took. I am very curious about the girl she meets in the story. I'm not going to go into super detail, but she looks awfully familiar. I'm wondering if she is another unit. She probably most likely is. I'm curious to see if she is the one I'm thinking of. But I don't know this unit's name because I play the Korean version and not all the names are translated in my English patch. And as it is one of the narrative dungeons, it's really easy to go through there. And if you have a lot of stamina, to leave your phone on overnight if you're able to, or running it on an emulator, to be able to grind the items that you need to exchange for prizes. So far, I've only got to the third one. With my stamina, I'm going to grind up to the point where I can get a copy of Bathory. Do not know if that's possible at this point, but I am most certainly going to try because they put her all the way at the 7th reward. Hopefully I will manage to get a hold of her. And if not, maybe I can summon her. I won't be doing any summoning in this video because the Ragnar break is coming the 16th. I'm really excited about that. So you can guarantee that I will be making a video on that. So I've been saving my crystals. At first I thought I was going to dump my crystals with this event, but it was only a narrative dungeon and there was nothing else with it, no world boss, no Ragnar break. So I thought, okay, it just makes more sense to go ahead and wait and save my crystals because I do have a lot. Mainly because I did not really go really hard at the last Ragnar break or the world boss. I did a little bit of it, but not enough to warrant using any of my crystals because they were units that I wanted. So that's why there was no videos on them because I wasn't that excited for them. But I am very excited for this next one because Rita's going to be joining the pool and I have been really curious about her because I always see her on the Korean version on the banner. Oh, and I also just failed to realize I haven't played on BlueStacks in a while that I didn't have my ×3 or my full audio on. Whoops, this would have gone a lot faster otherwise. And it seems like a lot of people have been anticipating her coming to the global version. So, for those of you who have played through the Bathory dungeon, what are your thoughts on it so far? Have you already managed to get Bathory through the summoning, or have you had enough stamina to go through there and already earn a copy of her? tell me about it in the comments down below. And also, what are your thoughts on the new Bathory? Are you excited for it? Are you guys going to be really going at it to get Rita? Or is there another unit you're holding out for that you're hoping that they'll bring to the game? Tell me about it in the comments below. Alright, well that was the last of the dungeon. We've got through there, so awesome. As you can see, it was super easy to get through. Overall, I really love her design, and she looks really cool. And I believe she is a wood element, so I'm curious to see how she stacks up against other units. I don't know how powerful she is, because like I said, I've not had a chance to go in there and try her out yet. But if I do manage to get a hold of her, I'm curious to see how powerful she is. And if she would be someone I would put in my regular lineup. Alright, so we're going to go over here. Alright, and here's where you turn in your rewards. It was fairly easy to get up to the third reward with the amount of stamina that I had, but getting over to Bathory, I'm not for sure if I'm going to be able to at this point. I honestly expected her to be a little further up, because with some units they're more generous than others, but this one they put her way back there. However, they did give us a banner with her and Krampus on it, so that might have been why they put her back. So since you have another chance to get her rather than just giving you this option and not the option to get her on the banner, because sometimes that's how it works. But either way, that's exciting. If the banner is still around by the time I do my Ragnarok video, I will definitely be pulling on it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the video. My overall thoughts on the dungeon was, it was enjoyable, it was easy to get through, and that's always something that I like when I'm not stuck in a dungeon. I do like a little bit of a challenge, but if I'm trying to get to a character and I don't have a lot of time, then it's better for me to get through the dungeon really fast. Any thoughts you guys have about the dungeon or Bathory herself, please feel free to share in the comments down below. I'd love to talk about it with you. And I'd love to talk to you guys about the Ragnarok, because it is super exciting. I always love Ragnaroks. Even if I'm not super excited about the unit that they're displaying, I usually will go in there. They're easily one of my favorite events on this game. Alright, well before I do go though, I did get a 5-star ticket from the Bathory narrative dungeon. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that, because it only lasts 7 days and I always like showing you guys who I get. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And let's see who I get. I doubt it's going to be Bathory, but I wouldn't complain if it was. Alright, Metis. Okay, cool. I'm not really using Metis at the moment because I have bot, but I'm always up for having a second copy to make her even more powerful. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this video. Be sure to tune into my next video where we're going to go through the Ragnarok and any other events that they add. It's going to be super exciting. I'm pumped and ready for it. I hope you guys are too. And next time we'll have a bigger summon pull. I have a lot of cards that I've saved up, and I've got some 5-star tickets in there as well. So I'm really excited to get in there and see who we get and see if we can get Rita or if Bathory will show up. So, alright then, cue the regular spiel. Alright, if you liked this video, please give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and to keep up to date when I post new videos, be sure to hit that bell. Ding. And if you want to follow me anywhere else, I have links to in the description down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. This has been Tage, and I am out.